8th standard students, let us start from page number 178, solid shapes. In your early classes, you have studied that two-dimensional figures can be identified as the faces of three-dimensional shapes. Observe the solids which we have discussed so far. Cuboid, shoebox, matchbox. So, in the cuboid, there are 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. We know that. Cylinder, cone, cube and pyramid. Observe that some shapes have 2 or more than 2 identical faces. In cuboid, we can see opposite faces are equal. Name them. Which solid has all congruent faces? Cuboid and a cube. Now do this. Soaps, toys, pests, snakes, etc. often come in the packing of cuboidal, cubical or cylindrical boxes. Collect such boxes. So this is for you, so you will do. Now see here, all 6 faces are rectangular and opposite faces are identical. So there are 3 pairs of identical faces in cuboidal box. We know very well. Same way in cubical box also, all 6 faces are squares and identical. Cylindrical, top and bottom, it is curved surface. Circular base and top are identical. One curved surface and 2 circular faces which are identical, circular faces. Now take one type of box at a time. Cut out all the faces it has. Observe the shape of each face and find the number of faces of the box that are identical by placing them on each other. Write down your observations. So shoe box you can take, page box you can take and cut the faces and then change the place. So this also you will do yourself. Did you notice the following? The cylinder has congruent circular faces. You can see here that are parallel to each other everywhere. Observe that the line segment joining the center of the circular faces, these are the circular faces and they are parallel. Everywhere the distance between this is equal. Okay. Observe that the line segment joining the center of the circular faces is perpendicular to the base. Such cylinders are known as right circular cylinders. So you have to write the definition of right circular cylinders. We are only going to study this type of cylinders, though there are other types of cylinder as well. This is right circular cylinder and see in this. This is not a right circular cylinder. You can see the line segment is not perpendicular to the base. Now think, discuss and write. Why is it incorrect to call the solid shown here a cylinder? You can see here. It's not cylinder because circular. Both the circular faces are not congruent. So you can see here both the circular faces are not congruent. So it is not a cylinder. Now surface area of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Imran, Monica and Jaspal are painting a cuboidal, cubical and cylindrical box respectively of same height. That means outside. They try to determine who has painted more area. Hari suggested that finding the surface area of each box would help them find it out. To find the total surface area, find the area of each face and then add. The surface area of a solid is the sum of the areas of its faces. To clarify further, we take each shape one by one. That means what is the meaning of surface area when we calculate area of this circle, and then this curved surface. Same way this and this. Now see in the cuboid. Suppose you cut open a cuboidal box and lay it flat. We can see a net as shown below. Take matchbox at home, open it and then see. Write the dimension of each side, length, breadth and height. So here length and breadth. So opposite faces are congruent. So length into breadth. The area of this face is length into height. So 2LH. Same way area of this two identical faces 2BH. And then area of this two faces. Okay, 2LB, length into breadth. So write the dimension of each side. You know that the cuboid has three pairs of identical faces. What expression can you use to find the area of each face? Find the total area of all the faces of the box. We see that the total surface area of cuboid is area first, area second, third in this way. But I told you here length, breadth and it is height. And two identical faces are there. So here opposite of 2LH, 2BH and then 2 length into breadth. It is bottom and top. So 2 times. So area of first LH, area of second face BH, area of third is LB. So in this way 2HL. Already I told you 2LH, 2BL, 2BH. So in this way, so total surface area of 2 you can take common. So 2 length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. Where height, length and breadth are, where H, L and B are the height, length and width of the cuboid respectively. Suppose the height, length and width of box shown above is this. Then put the value L into B, B into H, H into L and then 8 and multiply by 2. I repeat, you can see here length, breadth, height. Bottom surface and top surface both are identical faces. So 2LB, area of this face and plus area of this face. 2LB, same way here and side. This face is BH, opposite of this is identical, so 2BH. And this is LB, length into B. Then front view and back side 2LH. So in this way you will get 2LB plus 2BH plus 2LH. 2 you will take common, so length into breadth, breadth into height, height into length. You will get this formula to calculate the surface, total surface area of cuboid. Okay? Now try this. Find the total surface area of the following cuboids. See here, length, breadth, height. Put the value in the formula. 2 will be common. Length into breadth. 6 4 za 24. 4 2 za 8. 6 2 za 12. When you will 8, you will get 12, 8 20, 20, 24, 44, 44 into 2, 88. 88 square centimeter, the area of this. Now same way, 4 4s are 16, 10 4s are 40, 4 10s are 40. You will 8 multiply by 2, you will get the total surface area of this cuboid. Okay? Walls, the faces excluding, that means we will remove the top and the bottom, make the lateral surface area of the cuboid. Suppose that the room is in cuboidal shape, so floor and roof we will not calculate in lateral surface. Okay, now if roof and floor, so floor, that means length and breadth, so bottom and top faces will be identically equal, so length into breadth, that means 2 length into breadth we will remove, so left value will be 2 b into h plus 2 l into h. You can see here, now you can see in the first step this and second step this, from both the terms, h is common, so 2h equal to inside the bracket l plus b will be left. Okay. Now cover the lateral surface of cuboidal duster which your teacher uses in the classroom. I will show you using a strip of brown sheet of paper such that it just fits around the surface. Remove the paper, measure the area of paper. Is it the lateral surface area of the duster? Duster I am showing you, then you will decide and you will reply. Now you can see duster, okay? So top and bottom faces you will not cover, but brown strip you will cover. So when you will calculate the area of different these strips and then add, you will get definitely lateral surface area of the duster. Okay. Now next is measure length of the base and the height of cuboid. Measure length, width and height of your classroom and find the total surface area of the room ignoring the area of windows and doors. Okay. The lateral surface area of this room, the total area of the room which is to be whitewashed. Now see here the total surface area of the room ignoring the area of windows and doors. That means first we will calculate what? Total surface, that means included area of windows and doors also. Then lateral surface, that means top and bottom, that means roof and floor we will not, 4 walls. And then 4 walls area we have to whitewash because it is written here ignore the area. Then the total area of the room which is to be whitewashed. We have to do this. Okay. Now next is think, discuss and write. Can we say that the total surface area of cuboid, lateral surface area plus 2 area of base? Definitely we can say, because top and bottom faces will be same and area of multiply by 2 we will get total area. Okay. If we interchange the lengths of the base and the height of a cuboid to get another cuboid, will its lateral surface area change? Okay. If we interchange the lengths of the base, length of the base in figure 11.33, okay, to get another cuboid, figure 11.3 second. Will its lateral surface area change? Okay, let us start. Now see here in the 11.33 first, see this figure. Top and bottom for lateral surface you will not calculate. So this B, so 2BH, 2 faces will be identical. So 2BH plus 2LH. Okay. Then for this top and bottom for lateral surface we will not calculate. That means BH. 2BH we will not calculate here. 2L into this surface, this bottom, this height. But this we will calculate, this and this not calculate. Now 2LH. So this and this surface will be identical, and this. So for this 2BL. So 2BL. Okay. Now you will solve and you will tell me. And if you are having any other idea, you will write your answer. You will solve and send on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay. Now turn the page and we will see cube 11.7.2. Do this. Now what you have to do on the square paper, that means in this paper, you have to draw that net, and then that net you will change into cuboid. The length you will, the side, that means you will assume L. Now see here, when you will make cube, this shape you will get. Now what is the length, width and height of the cube? L. Observe that all the faces of cube are square in shape. This makes length, height and width of cube equal. Definitely. Write the area of each of the faces. Are they equal? Definitely. This face L into L, opposite of this L into L. This L into L, opposite of this L into L. Bottom L into L, and on the top L into L. Write the area of each of the face. Are they equal? Yes. Write the total surface area of this cube. When 6 faces are there, all 6 faces are identically equal. So what we will write? L square plus L square 6 times. So 6L square we will get. If each side of the cube is L, what will be the area of each face? L into L, L square. Can we see that the total surface area of cube of side L is 6L square? Yes, we can say that. Now try this. So try this. Find the surface area of cube A. Find the surface area, that means total, and the lateral surface area of cube B. Now see here, in the surface area we will calculate 6L square. L is 10. 10 into 10? 100. 100 6 are 600. So 600 square centimeter. But here we have to calculate only lateral surface. So top and bottom we will not calculate, but 8. So 4L square. So 4 into 8 square. 8 8s are 64. 64 into 4. 4 4s are 16. Carry over 1. 4 6s are 24. 256 square centimeter. Clear? Now see here, 2 cubes each with side B are joined to form a cuboid. You can see 2 cubes we have joined, and so here length will be 2B, breadth will be B, and height will be also B. And the formula of cuboid, surface area of the cuboid is 2 length into breadth plus breadth into height plus length into height. So 2 L into B, L into B, 2B square. Directly I am explaining only, children. No need to do this in CW notebook. Okay, B into H, B square. L into H, L into H, 2B square. So total 2 and 2, 4, 1, 5. 5 2s are 10B square. Okay. Is it 12B square? No, it is 10B square. Is the surface area of cuboid formed by joining 3 such cubes? Now 3 such cubes. So for 3 such cubes, I am writing here L will be B plus B plus B, 3B, B, B, and height is also B. Now 2, directly, length into breadth, length into breadth, 3B square, okay, breadth into height, breadth into height, B square, height into length, 3b square. So 3, 3, 6, 7. 7 to the 14b square. So is it 18b square? No. Because two faces we will lose here when we will join the cube. That's why two faces every time we will hear four faces. Because two from this side and two from this side. Okay? When you will join this to this, join 2b. Then again one cube same to same, you will join this and this opposite face. You will not get. That is why here 14b square. Now next is how will you arrange 12 cubes of equal length to form a cuboid of smallest surface area. After the surface area of cube is painted, the cube is cut into 64 smaller cubes of same dimensions. How many have no face painted, one face painted, two faces painted, three faces painted? Okay, let us start. Now see children, this is practically you will solve. Then I will give you solution definitely. Only remind me what you will do. How will you arrange 12 cubes of equal length to form a cuboid of a smallest surface area? Okay, so what you will do, you will 12 cubes you will make, then form a cuboid, and after the surface area of cube is painted, the cube is cut into 64 small cubes. Then definitely I will explain, but you also will try to solve and send on my personal WhatsApp number. Now cylinders, what is cylinders? Most of the cylinders we observed are right circular cylinder. Already I explained. Straight line. Okay, again if you forgot, so you can see here. Straight line from center of these two circles make 90 degree angle, but here slanting, not 90 degree. Okay, so for example a tin, round, pillars, tube lights, water pipes and unsharpened pencil. Complete perfect example of cylinder. Now see here, take a cylindrical cane or box and trace the base of the cane on the graph paper and cut it. Take a cylindrical cane or box and trace the base of the cane on graph paper and cut. Take another graph paper in such a way that its width is equal to the height of the cane. Its width. Wrap the strip around the cane such that it just fits around the cane. Remove the excess paper. 11.39 second figure. Now first what you will? Tin, this tin you will keep and cut. So two faces you will get, circular faces, and that square paper you will wrap this curved surface and then open, so you will get your paper in rectangular shape. Tape the pieces together to form a cylinder. What is the shape of the paper that goes around the cane? It is rectangle. But again, if you want to make this, you want to give the shape of cylinder, again you can make the cylinder. Okay. From page number 183. Take a cylindrical cane or box and trace the base of that cane on graph paper and cut it. Take another graph paper in such a way that its width is equal to the height of the cane. Wrap the strip around the cane such that it just fits around the cane and remove the excess paper. Tape the pieces. Together it forms a cylinder. What is the shape of the paper that goes around the cane? Rectangle paper you are getting. First you will. So two circular shape and this. Now turn the page. Of course, It is rectangular in shape. When you tape the parts of the cylinder together, the length of the rectangular strip is equal to the circumference of the circle. Got it? That means this circular shape is there and strip when you will round this. So this is the height and it is rectangular shape. Because one round taken by this strip, complete one round. Record the radius r of the circular base, length L and width h of the rectangular strip. Is 2 pi r is equal to length of a strip. See here, suppose that it is cylinder. You can see here cylindrical, and if you will wrap, okay, so complete one round will be taken by that strip. That means one round, that means it's a circumference, and when you will open you will get rectangular shape. So definitely the length of the rectangle will be the circumference of the circle, and the formula of circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Check if the area of rectangular strip is the formula. First I am telling you formula, okay? Rectangle. So formula is rectangular length into breadth. Okay, so when you will keep here, so area will be covered by that strip. So it is area, this. So what will be the complete formula of that this cylinder? Check if the area of rectangular strip is length into breadth. Length is 2 pi r and breadth is h. So 2 pi r h. See here, when you will open then. So area of this cylinder we have to calculate, okay? Now count how many squares or units of squared paper are used to form the cylinder. Check if this count is approximately equal to 2 pi r square plus h. We can deduce the relation 2 pi r plus h as the surface area of the cylinder in another way. Imagine cutting up a cylinder as shown below. See here cylinder radius. This is covered by, it is area, and area of circle is pi r square. And how many circles are here in the cylinder? So pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r square. And when you will open this strip, rectangle, you will get whole round and this height. So what will be the area? I will explain now on the green board. Now we take pi to be 22/7 unless otherwise stated. The lateral that means top and bottom. Surface area of cylinder will be length into breadth, and length is 2 pi r and breadth is. The total surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r plus h. Now try this. Find the total surface area of the following cylinder. So put the value in the formula. We will solve this. Now first I will explain this whole formula. And it is got, we will not calculate or not add for the lateral surface. Okay. So lateral surface always will be length into breadth, and length we are assuming a complete round taken by the strip. Okay. Let us start. Now you can see on the green board cylinder. The shape is cylinder, two circular shapes are there, top and bottom, and then standing height of the cylinder. And when you will open this strip, where first you will cover and then open rectangular shape you will get. Though strip will take one complete round around the strip will take complete one round. Okay, so in this circular shape, so it will be called circumference of the circle. So length is equal to 2 pi r, circumference of the circle. Breadth will be height. Okay, and two circles are there with radius r. So area of one circle is pi r square. So two circles. So area of two circles will be 2 pi r square. Area of rectangle, length into breadth. Length is 2 pi r, breadth is h. Now total surface area of cylinder, for that we will add this two value. So 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. 2. In both the terms, 2 is common, pi is common, r is common. Here r square, so 1 r is left inside the bracket, plus h. So formula will be 2 pi r plus h. If the radius and height is given in the centimeter, so square centimeter, area always we calculate in the square form. Square centimeter, square meter, square kilometer, whatever is there. Now you can see here in try this, radius is given 14 centimeter. In the cylinder you will write, okay, radius of cylinder is equal to 14 centimeter, height of cylinder is 8 centimeter, then total surface area of cylinder 2 pi r plus h. 2 into 22 by 7 into 14, and in the bracket r plus h, that means 14 plus 8. 7 2s are 14, 2 into 22, 2, 14 plus 8, 22. So whatever value you are getting, that will be your answer. So second one you will solve yourself. Now see here, this one you will solve yourself. Here what is given? Not radius is not given, it is given complete diameter, okay, and height. So in the diameter, when you will divide by 2, that means diameter, radius is just half of the diameter. So in the diameter, when you will divide by 2, you will get radius. So radius will be here 1 and height will be 2. Then you can calculate and you can get your total surface area of the cylinder. Note that lateral surface area of cylinder is the circumference of base into height of the cylinder. Can we write lateral surface area of cuboid as perimeter of base and height? Lateral surface area of cuboid as perimeter. The meaning of perimeter, that means outer boundary. So let us consider again cuboid. Okay. See here on the page number 181. Clearly it is written, we can write perimeter of base into height will be the, and just double of it will be the lateral surface area of cuboid. Because we will not calculate top and bottom's area. Okay, but here it is written only. Can we write lateral surface area of cuboid as perimeter of base and the height of cuboid? But here should be written 2 also. So maybe print mistake is there, so later on I will reply for that. But you got 2 should be there, because top and bottom, length and breadth will be not there, but 4 walls if we want to calculate then. So length, height and breadth height will be there. So 2 LH plus 2 BH.